Globalization is a widely discussed topic. It is therefore not all that easy to explain such a complicated term in simple words. Let's start from the beginning with the background to globalization. Advances in technology, such as mobile phones, aeroplanes, telephones, and the Internet, have made the growth of transport and communication networks possible. Amongst other things, this means that people and countries can exchange information and goods more quickly and in a less complicated way. This process is called globalization. Globalization comes from globe and means the worldwide coming together of countries and nations. Let's look at an example. Companies used to manufacture products in their home countries, just like the companies Profi TV and Supercolor, who produce televisions in country A. Their products are in direct competition with each other, but both companies pay the same salaries and production costs. They have the same customers, use similar suppliers, and sell televisions at similar prices. In short, the same conditions apply to both companies. So far, so good. Due to technical, cultural, and economic developments that have come about through globalization, other companies which manufacture products under different conditions can now offer their products in country A too. That's why a company from country B can sell televisions here at a lower price because they were produced for less. The local firms Supercolor and Profi TV have to react to withstand the competition. And so the world grows closer together, and there is an active exchange of goods between countries. More affordable products are available for more people. However, not only does an exchange of products and economic goods take place, but also of services, knowledge, cultural goods, and even languages. All of these individual elements are closely linked and influence each other. But where there is light, there is also shadow. Because of globalization and this intense exchange of goods, people and the environment often suffer. If a company decides to move production to an economically disadvantaged country, people in industrialized countries lose their jobs. At the same time, job opportunities open up to many locals in the economically disadvantaged country. Many people in these countries work for very little money in comparison to those in industrialized countries. Therefore, they often remain poor and more often than not do not have sufficient insurance, social insurance, or health insurance cover. A further disadvantage of globalization is ecological problems such as climate change. The use of aeroplanes, ships, and lorries to transport goods over international borders is constantly on the increase. This causes more carbon dioxide to be released into the atmosphere, which, in turn, is the main cause of global warming. Even national environmental standards are ignored. This is a further cost factor in the worldwide international site competition, which should be kept as low as possible to be attractive for a company. There are therefore many sides to globalization which affect almost all aspects of life, causing me to think that the chain of positive and negative effects will continue to grow further. What's important is to realize that globalization itself is neither good nor bad. It just depends how people deal with all the new possibilities in the future.
1980s, a young marketing executive named Howard Schultz came back from a trip to Italy with an idea. How about marketing espresso coffee drinks to Americans? He was working for a little specialty coffee company at the time, a Seattle company called Starbucks. When Starbucks execs didn't go for his idea, Schultz started his own coffee house and later bought the Starbucks name. And the rest is business history.
In 1982, Schultz was working for Starbucks as the director of marketing, and the store was nothing like the brand we know today. Founded in 1971, Starbucks was a small coffee bean retailer in Seattle, specializing in unique blends from around the globe. Starbucks was known for its knowledgeable staff, which sold excellent, perfectly roasted coffee beans.
The trademark Starbucks logo is an image of a two-tailed siren. In Greek mythology, it is widely known that a siren is a seductive female figure. Sirens are associated with desire, temptation, and are known to be irresistible. When one sees the Starbucks siren, it is supposed to make you want to buy their irresistible coffee and to evoke a strong desire to fulfill your longings. The Starbucks siren logo has been so successfully associated with coffee itself that anyone with the desire to drink coffee will immediately associate the siren image with a delightfully steaming hot cup of coffee. Starbucks has created a brand identity with the siren logo, sense of belonging, and loyalty to the logo itself.
By the 1990s, Starbucks was opening a new store every day. And today, it's the largest coffee house company in the world.
Starbucks grew into an iconic brand in the U.S. and over time has developed many stores all over the world, catering to the demands of the country in which they are located. Global expansion is essential to successful companies. Starbucks is no exception. In 2003, Starbucks quickly expanded into foreign markets and began to evolve into the worldwide company we know today. Globalization helped Starbucks become the coffee shop powerhouse it is today.
What's different between Asia and Europe is that Asia, coffee consumption is not as big versus Europe. So you've got the other side of the challenge in Asia where we're trying to get people to drink more coffee through our experience. Whereas in Europe, coffee consumption is already a behavior. It's really providing them with another option of how to experience that.
It's a relaxing environment where I like to come and do my work.
A nice, cozy, intimate environment that's easy to study.
The brand's success in new communities depended on built-up anticipation among local consumers, who would become excited about welcoming Starbucks to their towns because of the attraction of having a trendy cafe environment for relaxation and personal enrichment.
Starbucks is a worldwide coffee company that has transformed the image and emotion connected to coffee. The Starbucks logo of the siren has created a sense of brand loyalty and a strong group of devout Starbucks followers. The success and diaspora of Starbucks in the United States has led to the globalization of the company and the transformation of the availability of coffee to the average person. Starbucks has an extensive menu which allows the company to adapt to the demands of the culture they are in, making them a successful globalized company.